And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I don't know how long I was staring at the screen for, but yes, I am back on the old live stream. Here we go. Big shout out to James McKenzie, who became a top fan there, mate. Thank you. I send you, man. Thank you for the support. Guys, let's get into this game. Dundee versus Rangers. For the first time in a little while, Dundee, of course, been down in the Championship, got promoted last year, haven't particularly started life in the Premiership in the best way. I'd say they're still finding their feet, but I did think they have a real good side, to be honest. I did think they were going to do pretty well this season. However, yeah, so far they've drawn 3 and lost 3, so yeah, not the best start from Dundee just yet, but look, plenty of time to go in the season. But good to see Louise, good to see Keith. Yeah, I was watching the Man United game before this. Mental. 1-0 Aston Villa and Bruno Fernandes missed a penalty. Crazy stuff there. Thomas says 3-0 to Rangers. Mad says it's unlikely Dundee will get anything from the game, but you never know in football. But I'm hopeful we can get the points and do the job. I'll go 4-1 Rangers. Yeah, Rangers, of course, massive favourites going into this one. As I said, Dundee haven't been particularly great so far this season. However, as Mad Harry the Maniac said, it's football, you never know. There's been some bits of upsets today, I suppose. Aston Villa beat Manchester United, Man City beat Chelsea. But now we go on to Dundee versus Rangers. Let's go through the team lineups before we get started. Oh, no way. He's going to get slaughtered, isn't he? Yep, it is. Okay, so Legzdins is in goal. Kerr, Ashcroft, Sweeney, Fontaine and Marshall at the back. In the midfield is McGee, Byrne and Anderson. And up top is Lee Griffiths. Jesus, they're playing around with Lee Griffiths there. He's going to be in for an onslaught tonight. This afternoon. Why do I keep saying tonight? I keep doing that. Anyway, the Rangers team lineup is McLaughlin in goal, Bassey, Balogun, Goldson and Tavernier. In the midfield is Joe Aribo, John Lundstram and Glenn Kamara. And up top is Kemar Roof, Alfredo Morelos and Yanis Hadji. I touched upon recently how important I think Yanis Hadji is to Rangers' side in the creative department. If you watched my preview, Rangers from open play in the last sort of weeks since he's been away out for coronavirus haven't really created any chances from open play in terms of scoring goals. I feel like they've really struggled in that department. Now Yanis Hadji is back, and that is a massive boost. That game against Livingston, Rangers, of course, 0-0, and Yanis Hadji comes on, creates a chance of the minute on the park. So I think he'll be key going into this game, and do look out for him. I know he can be a bit inconsistent, but look at Rangers play with him in. It's a bit different to how to having him not in there. That's why I do think he's very important. There was also rumours about him apparently moving on to Roma for £17.5 million. I like the figure, but I don't think that is true at all. As for McLaughlin in goal, I don't know why Gerrard keeps doing it. Keep on swapping goalkeepers in and out. I feel like Allen needs... I don't feel Allen's at his full peak as he was at last year just yet. And I feel Allen needs the game week in, week out to get that best form. Again, I'm aware of his age, but I do think he can still, play a lot of football games. That's what Alan McGregor does. But Bassey, yeah, good to see him at the left back. Balogun, Goldson as well there in defence. Tavernier making his 300th appearance here today for Rangers. That's some achievement. And of course, Aribo, Lundstram. Lundstram was pretty good against Livingston during the week, albeit I have criticised him in the past, but he was good in that game. So hopefully he can continue that good form. Kamara, again, signed a new 5-year contract for Rangers. So there you go. Look, the team is starting to come back together now here for Rangers. So we'll see how it sort of pans out. Guys, let me know how my mic is. By the way, I had a bit of complaints in my last stream in terms of... I was a bit crackly earlier on, but yeah. Good to see King Handsome. Good to see Glenn Meyer. Hi, Dan, man. Hi, Dan the man. We are the people on the Bears. Good to see you, mate. Dart Lion says, come on. Kent injured. Yes, Kent's injured, mate. Appalling stuff posted on that swamp called Rangers Radio, and no mods. All drunk, says Thomas Sam. Damn, girl. Good to see you, Thomas, mate. I hope you're well. Good to see Stuart. Good to see everybody here, guys. Thank you for tuning in on your Saturday afternoon. Thank you so much. Let's try and get to 50 likes, guys. I know what the Rangers support are like. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and all that good stuff, guys. Let's enjoy this upcoming match. Dundee versus Rangers. Get your score predictions down there below. And, yeah, we'll talk about the match that is upcoming. As I say, Dundee... not in the best of form. They've played 6 games so far this season. They currently find themselves rock bottom of the league. They've lost 0. They've drawn 3, and they've lost. They've won 0, they've drawn 3, and they've lost 3. So yeah, pretty bad form. They are on level with points and goal difference with Ross County there at the bottom of the table. So they will be looking to try and get off the mark, but again, look, it's going to be difficult. They haven't been good against the sort of lesser sides, so you probably won't be able to. They probably won't be good here against Rangers either. But we'll see. Look, let's see how it pans out. It's a long game. Football, anything can happen. And Dundee will be filling with confidence. Lee Griffiths, obviously, probably going to be getting slaughtered by the Rangers crowd. Not due to the non-stuff, but for just over the years of just being a bit of a nuisance towards the Rangers fans. You know, Chris Boyd addressed it earlier. So he probably will be getting a bit of a hounding today. But I wonder if he responds to that by scoring a goal there for Dundee. You never know. The next Rangers man also on the bench is Jason Cummings. Jason Cummings experienced a mixed time at Rangers. I mean, he scored a hat-trick in one of those games, I remember. But, yeah, I mean, it never really worked out for him. Moved down south with Nottingham Forest, went to Shrewsbury for a bit, Luton Town. Yeah, now comes back to Dundee. It's not really worked out for his career, but I really do hope him for the best. I do like Jason Cummings, but as I said, yeah, his career has kind of gone down the pan ever so slightly. But he's like trying to reignite it here at Dundee. And he'll be trying to get a goal here today against Rangers. Who else we got in here? Stuart says, I think Rangers 2-0 because they're going to play extremely defensive and it's going to be hard to break down. Glenn Myers says 3-0. Could see Craig Anderson, 3-0 Rangers, he says. Carl says, sorry I'm late. Goldbridge's stream was just too good. Manu conceded in the 88th minute, then miss a penalty. He was going mental. I can imagine. Were they Solskjaer out over there, are they? Or are they Solskjaer in? Just to quickly give my little bit on the Man U game. I watched it. I mean, there's no creativity there. Really, Aston Villa looked like the team that... Well, Aston Villa deserved the win. It was a bit cruel at the end that he conceded the penalty. Handball, definitely a penalty. But Aston Villa in the second half were creating the chances. They were the one that wanting the goal. They were the one going for it. And I don't think Man United deserved anything out of that game. And that's, I suppose, a problem for them. I would say they need to... If I don't think Man United are title contenders. I think they've got the team to do it. I just don't think they've got the coach to do it. So I think they would have to get rid of him. Come on, the Teddy Bear says, Owen R. Bradley. Good to see you, mate. OCIH says Dundee 1, Sevco 1. Chrissy Ladywood says, hey, Kyle. Good to see everybody here in the live chat. Guys, keep smashing that like button. As always, let's try and get to 50 likes before the game starts. And we're about, as I say, we're at 13 minutes away from... 18 minutes away from kickoff. I'm expecting a good one, guys. I'm expecting a good one. We'll see how it pans out. But then after that, guys, there's only one more Rangers game after this one, by the way. So cherish it. It's the last league game. No, actually, there's 2 more after this. And then there's another international break. Would you believe that? Would you believe there's another international break in a week's time? Next weekend's the last game in the league. And then we're back with another international break again. How do these things come around so quick? Who's sanctioning these things off? I don't know if I'm just blind. Does anyone actually like international football, except if it's the Euros or the World Cup? Does anyone like all this crap that you have to play, these qualifiers? I absolutely can't stand it. Yeah, I really can't be bothered for it. Another international break. It feels like 2 weeks of just pure heap. Just sitting back and just watching crap. But yeah, I suppose it gives a break. But I don't need a break. I'm ready to go. I want to do as many games as I possibly can. But yeah, fuck it. International breaks. Fucking hell, shite. Sorry, guys. Sorry if you're massive into your international football, but they are pish. Yeah, Chrissy says pure pish. Yeah, I know it is pure pish. Fucking crap. It infuriates me. It's so boring how many there are. And I wouldn't mind if they came around every couple of weeks, every few months, but believe me now, once a month. Jeez, we don't need it every month. Scotty likes the Women's International. I can imagine. But yeah, guys, keep on hitting that like button and all that good stuff. I think we're on our way to about 9,000 subscribers at the moment as well, which is pretty good to see. And so, yeah, we're cruising. We're cruising at the moment in the 8s at the moment, doing business and stuff like that. But as I say, look, Rangers here need a win. They need a win massively, I suppose. As I say, I know there's been a lot of talk about Rangers in terms of been off the boil, but they still sit top of the league. Top of the league at the moment, currently by 1 point, obviously 1 point ahead of Hibs and Hearts. Hearts playing against Livingston at the same time, so we'll keep you up to date with that game. And Motherwell playing against Ross County. But yeah, Rangers, look, just need to keep on getting them 3 points, not dropping silly points, dropping points in silly games like Motherwell. Let's be honest, that was a bad drop of points, especially at Ibrox. But Motherwell have actually started the season pretty well. They're currently 6 games played, 3 games won, 2 drawn and 1 lost, and they currently sit 4th in the league, 2 points ahead of Celtic and 3 points ahead of Aberdeen, and way ahead of the relegation drop. A lot of people predicted them to actually finish down the bottom. So fair play to Motherwell. But yeah, Rangers can't be dropping more points here today and expect to a draw. They need to come out the gates, proper blazing, and go for the 3 points here tonight if they want to keep on challenging for the title. Where we got? So Matt says Melbourne FC founded in 1858, won their first title in 57 years. Incredible scenes in Perth. Nice one, man. The first game you played in the 3rd Division 2012 was under the name Sevco. Deed, says OCIH. Jesus. Going to be 7 points clear of Celtic, says Glenn Meyer. Worrying for other teams if Rangers are top but off the boil. Haha. Yes, well, I know. I use that term off the boil, but they have been off the boil, mate. They have been. Rangers have been off the boil in terms of last season. Let's be honest. There has been points last year where Rangers were just really impressive, but this season they've just kind of gone missing. They've been okay in certain games. They're just not. They've shown glimpses, like that game against Motherwell last weekend. They were great in the first half, Rangers. They created loads of chances, as Gerrard said at the end. It could have been 4 or 5-0. But then in the second half, they come out like a different team. So they need to find that consistency over the 90 minutes. We have seen Rangers play in glimpses. I felt like the first half of Livingston wasn't as good, but the second half they were good. So, as I say, it's a tale of 2 halves. I wonder what we get first. We wonder what we get in the first half in this game. Spuddy Rainey says 4-0 Rangers. Stuart House says, what do you think of the score will be? Any goal scorers, if any? I don't know. I'm going to go for a Yanis Hadji masterclass. I'm going to go for a Hadji goal. I'm going to go for a Morelos goal, Kemar Roof goal, and a Tavernier goal. Why not? Tavernier penalty. And yeah, that's it. I'll go for 3-0. I'll go for 3-0. 3-0 Rangers. I just don't think Dundee have got what it takes to get a result here. They've been really poor in the last couple of games. So we'll see anyway. Time will tell in this match anyway. We'll see what happens. Whew. Anyway, guys, we got a 15 minutes or just under 15 minutes now away to kick off. Keep getting them score predictions down there below. If you're just joining in, hit the old like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff. As I say, we're on our way to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and you guys need to do your bit by just pressing that big red button. It really does help out. How now says 2-0 Rangers. Rido, good to see my man. Rido, long time no see, says, all right, Dan, my friend, Rangers 3, Dundee 0. We are the people. Good to see Rido, man. Jesus, long time no see. He was one of the regulars in here. Internationals are important for grassroots development of the game in the 3rd, in my opinion. Fair enough, Matt Maloney. Fair enough. Yeah, they are important. Don't get me wrong. They are important. International football, obviously, the qualifiers as well. But what I'm saying is I don't enjoy the break. I don't tune in. I watch the Scotland games, because we've got Scotland national. So you guys tune into the Rangers games. Some people tune into the Celtic games. There's other people who just tune into the Scotland games. So I do that for those. I don't mind watching it. Don't get me wrong. If it's a big game like the Serbia one or anything like that, but I can't stand friendlies. I really can't stand friendlies. And I just don't like the lack of football that there is. There's only like one game a week or something like that. So, yeah, it's poor. But I don't yeah, I mean, international's all right. But the Euros and the World Cup's good. How is John Lundstrom doing so far? Well, the game's not started yet, mate. But he has been, he was good in the last game. As I said, I was pretty critical for him since he has joined. I didn't think he was particularly great. But, as I said, he has looked a lot better going into the next sort of games and stuff like that. So, look, hopefully he'll find that top form and be the still that Rangers were going on about. You could see from the recent forms that we really need Hadji from creativity, and I don't want him to go to Roma. But if it happens, we need a player with consistent creativity. Well, there you go, mate. Rangers do lack that that creativity department, and when Hadji's playing, it is noticeable. You can always see that. But as I say, you can't just rely on one player to create all the goals for you, and that's what sometimes Rangers do. Sometimes a lot of players aren't at their top level and kind of have to. One player's kind of carrying it for the team. But we'll see what happens here today. Rangers might kick on now. You never know. They need the wake-up call, I suppose. I suppose they're still top of the league, so there's definitely positives in it. But I know, and you all know, that Rangers aren't at the best level just yet. Which I suppose is a good thing, considering the top of the league. Ryder says, been working in Afghanistan, Dan. Glad I got out early. Good to see you, Ryder, man. Well, good, man. I'm glad you went out there, man. In the services, are you, bud? Nice one, bro. That's sick. 300th game for Tavernier in a Jersey shirt. Around 130 goal contributions. That's scary for a right back. Fair play to him, man. Fair play to him, bud. 300 games. That's his 300th match. That's mental. Anyway, nonetheless, though, guys, as I say, as we approach kickoff, I'll go through the team lineups again real quick for those of you just joining in. Yeah, basically, just hit that like button. Let's try and get to 50 likes ASAP. I was going to say ASAP Rocky there, but you probably would have unliked if I said that. And I just said it as well. Well, yeah, just press the like button, guys, please. Let's try and get to 50 likes. Let's go through the Dundee lineup first. It is Legzdins in goal. It's Kerr, Ashcroft, Sweeney, Fontaine, and Marshall at the back in a back five. In the midfield four, it's McMullen, McGee, Byrne, and Anderson. And up top is a lone striker, is Lee Griffiths. As for the Rangers side, it's McLaughlin in goal. It's Bassey, Balogun, Goldson, and Tavernier at the back in a back four. In the midfield is Joe Aribo, John Lundstrom, and Kamara. And up top is Kemar Roof, Alfredo Morelos, and Yanis Hadji. So a pretty strong side there for Rangers. As I say, Lee Griffiths coming here playing. There's a lot of talk that he might not be starting at Dens Park due to the flare incident. He kicking a flare into the St Johnstone crowd. That's apparently getting investigated by Scottish police. And he's not been charged, I don't think, as of yet. But I think the book will be coming his way. And of course, a lot of people were talking about if they thought the abuse was bad from the St Johnstone fans. I wonder what it's going to be like from the three sides of Dens Park with the Rangers fans in attendance. You know, it's not just down to the incorrect accusations, I suppose, of of Lee Griffiths being a paedophile or whatever, but again, that's not been proven to be right. But you know, Lee Griffiths has gave a lot of stick to Rangers over the years. You know, wiping his bogies on flags and tying scarves to thingies and flying flags in the middle of Ibrox and stuff like that. So I feel that Rangers fans have a reason to dislike him and will give him the abuse that they so think deserves. But as I say, they probably shouldn't be chanting that the P word, because that was obviously dropped, and it's a bit of a disgusting thing to joke about, you know what I mean? Griffiths is a liability, he deserves to be sacked. He has. You sure I heard that, your favourite king? Ryder says, nah, mate, I'm not in the army, working as an electrician. Money was too good to turn down, bro. Danger money got out before the 14th century caveman took control. Oh, mate, I completely forgot about that, bro. I'm glad you're back, mate. Jesus, I completely forgot about that. I forgot that the Taliban took over. Mate, yeah, just as well you got out, man. Electrician. Where'd you get these offers come through for working in Afghanistan as an electrician? That's sick. But yeah, fair play to you, my man. Good to see you, Christopher. Good to see Glenn Meyer. Good to see Daddy Cakes. Hope you're well. Scotty. Hope you're all well too. Guys, keep hitting that like button. We're nearly there to 50 likes, and we're also nearly there in terms of kickoff. As I said, in terms of... good to see James Montgomery. Long time, my man. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well. Scatchy, Craig, good to see you all. Police have charged Griffiths, says Craig Anderson. Yeah, I think with the flare thing, it wasn't for obviously the other thing that was in the summer, the paedophilia or whatever it was. But as I say, I'm not going to go down that route because it's a bit weird. But yeah, yeah, he's been charged for the flare, I think. Andrew Harvey says, great to see you have a new mic. Rip Tenga mic. Yes, mate. Yeah, a bit of a better setup now, mate. But yeah, shout out to you, man. Shout out to all of you guys that are tuning in every single week and stuff like that. But my score prediction, guys, is... I said 4-0 yesterday, but I've went 3-0 now. I don't know. I'm going to go somewhere in between. I think Rangers will keep a clean sheet. I'm going to go 3-0. I'm feeling a 3-0. I'm going to go Morelos, Hadji, and Tavernier as a goal. 4 goal scorers. That's my score. 3 goal scorers and 3 goals is what I'm going to go for. That's another player as well. Morelos hasn't really hit top form just yet either. You know, he scored the other day there. That was a bit of a gift from the Livingston goalkeeper, but he's not really hit top level yet as well, which is kind of scary. I'm looking at Hadji. Again, look out for Hadji today, guys. I think he's going to put in a decent performance, create a lot. Roof as well. I'm a big fan of Roof. I like Roof. Kamara, Lundstrom played good against Livy. But yeah, I mean, that's it, really. Bassey's had a good season. But I don't really look at anyone in that Dundee team that can really cause Rangers problems, except from Griffiths. Griffiths on his day can score goals. Let's not shake a crappy stick at it. He's a good goal scorer, and over the years he has caused people problems. Yes, he's got his own issues now, I suppose, but he can be pretty prolific 2 years ago. Come on, lads. 23 likes, 161 watching. That's not on. Give the guy a like. FFS says Johnny Allen. Yes, Moes. Listen to Johnny Allen. Griffiths was once caught and fined for singing a song about Rudy Bassey being a refugee. I never knew that, man. Griffiths to give his top to a wee lassie today, says GMMCA. Jesus, man. Mental. Scatchy says, I say 2-1, not going to lie. 2-1 in terms of 2-1 to Dundee or 2-1 to Rangers. I like Adam. I like Adam and Cummings, ex-Rangers. Yeah, but Adam. Most Rangers fans don't like Adam because he's like really derogative towards Rangers when they were going through their crisis. I'm sure he was like, "Yeah, I didn't used to play for that club or something like that." And he said, something. He says, "I played for the old club. I don't play for the new club or something like that." He said he didn't care about Rangers or whatever. So, I mean, yeah, I don't think most Rangers fans do like Adam. But yeah, Jason Cummings speaks pretty highly of Rangers, I suppose. But yeah, things didn't really work out for him. He was really good at Hibernian, and I did like him. He was decent. Now, big fan of Thingy. And I was definitely a big fan of Cummins. He, especially at Hibernian, he was a decent little player, to be fair. But yeah, went down to England and never really made it, did he? Went down to Notts Forest, I think, then to Luton, then to Shrewsbury, Peterborough, now back up to Dundee. So yeah, hope for the guy's sake he gets his career back on track. He looked pretty good down in the Championship with Dundee last year. He hasn't really hit the heights so far, but I think, if he could probably get another move, a sort of Hearts or a Hibs or something like that, that'd be a good level for him, to be fair. But he's okay. Rangers players are about to come out of the tunnel, guys. Tavernier, McLaughlin and co. Rangers are playing in that purple shirt. It's nice. I think the goalkeeper's kit's nicer, though. The white and the gold. Looks nice. Good to see Billy Duncan, mate. Hope you're well. I hope you're well, buddy. Cheers for joining in. And yes, kickoff is about to get underway, guys. Couple minutes to go. 3 minutes, in fact, to be precise. For those of you just joining in, I'll give you the team lineups one last time. Legends in goal. Kerr, Ashcroft, Sweeney, Fontaine and Marshall at the back, in the back five. In the midfield is McMullen, McGee, Byrne and Anderson, and up top is Lee Griffiths. As for Rangers, it is McLaughlin in goal, Bassey, Balogun, Goldson and Tavernier. In the midfield is Aribo, Lundstrom and Kamara, and up top is Kemar Roof, Alfredo Morelos and Yanis Hadji. So a pretty strong side there from Rangers. And as I say, Hadji, what is the one to watch? Yanis Hadji is going to be different now. Rangers are going to play a lot different now in terms of the creative department due to him being back in the team. Watch this space, guys. I've said it. He's good. Music Collector says, I can't stand that purple. I don't know. I quite like it, to be fair. I don't. If you've been watching the channel a while, in terms of Rangers jerseys with Castor, I think they're all crap. To be perfectly honest, I'm not going to lie. I think Rangers look good under Hummel. Some of the shirts were nice under Hummel. I don't like Castor. I just think it's a bit of a crappy brand, to be honest. I would want to see a proper brand, Celtic have got Adidas, something what Rangers should probably be looking at. Adidas or a Nike or something like that. Umbro. Rangers used to be Umbro back in the day. They make some really nice kits. Look at West Ham's, look at Hearts. Some nice jerseys. But I know it's all about money these days, and if Castor are playing the more money to Rangers, then you can't knock them for that. But yeah, Lee Griffiths in the Dundee blue. He's clapping. What's he clapping to? What's they saying? Is he going to be getting an absolute beasting today there, Lee Griffiths, from the Rangers travelling support? DJ says, afternoon people, come on Rangers. Glenn Meyer says, Mon the Bears, we are the people. Guys, keep getting your score predictions down there below. Chris Jack says, purple top looks class. I like it, mate. I like it. It's all right. Yeah, keep on getting them score predictions down there below, guys, and hit that like button. Let's try and get to 50 likes now as kickoff is underway here at Dens Park. It is Dundee who get us underway here. Oh, do they? We're waiting for the 3 o'clock. Lee Griffiths is just about to ping it back. Will he be getting dog's abuse? Let's find out now. Griffiths is probably going to be playing it back the way, waiting for 3 o'clock to ping. There it is, 3 o'clock. Let's go. Come on, Griffiths. Goes underway, lad. John Mitchell says 4-0 Rangers. Dundee aren't doing the knee. They've done all that. Rangers still doing the knee. And there we go. We're underway here, guys. Dundee launching forward already here. Early on, straight through the Rangers defence here. Dundee coming forward with a shot. Jesus me, I almost thought they were about to take an early lead there. Dundee. It was like, do you know when you used to play FIFA on easy? To run through the players. It was almost like that. But they were stopped in their tracks in the end. And a tense start there by Dundee. And McLaughlin clears it away as Griffiths managed to try and get on the ball there again. But as I say, just cleared away initially by Rangers. As I said, yeah, a good little start. It was literally like a reenactment from FIFA there. It literally tried running through the players and it got through quite a lot of them. However, nothing there. Balogun back in possession for Rangers, though, as they go forward. Now here comes McLaughlin again, launching this one forward. Rangers taking up 3 sides of Dens Park as always. Dundee come off the back of a few losses. They'd lost to St Johnstone during the week in the Cup. Not too great for them. It was 1-0. And then lost the Dundee derby last weekend as well against Dundee United. Narrowly, but it was 1-0. They're still awaiting their first win of their league campaign. Have 3 points from 3 draws. And Celtic have already played them as well. And Celtic managed to thump them 6-0. But as I said, they're still finding their feet in this division. Dundee. Now here come Rangers forward here with Yanis Hadji. Cleared away again there. And that goes out for another throw-in. But yeah, I would say it is what it is. Griffiths didn't take the knee. That's how they started, says Music Collector. Oh, is it just Griffiths who didn't take it? No way. Mental. Here's Dundee now playing out from the back again. Back into the goalkeeper. Moving forward. Hitting it long there for the D's. Headed down. Rangers now back in possession here with Leon Balogun. Balogun collects. Now here comes John Lundstrom. Now free kick actually won there for Dundee. And it might be Rangers free kick. Who's that down there? Hanging on the floor. Somebody's down anyway. It was Balogun, was it? John Lundstrom? Yeah, Lundstrom just got a collided with the heads there with Charlie Adam no, not Charlie Adam. He's not even playing. By one of the Dundee midfielders. Yeah, just head-to-head collision. Just goes down to the floor. Just one of them sore ones where someone headbutts you in the back of the head. Is what it is. Lundstrom. Someone says, what's in your cup? It's tea. Lee Griffiths. And John Lundstrom gets back up to his feet, and that's going to be a drop ball there between Dundee and Rangers. Kamara spent a couple of years here at Dundee, playing at Dens Park, his old side, before being bought by Rangers for £50,000. He's come a long way since playing at Dens Park, in fact, there for Dundee. There was rumours that he was going to be moving on this summer down to the English Premier League. Ball over the top there from Rangers. And again, cleared away by Dundee. Their game plan will probably just try to frustrate Rangers as much as possible and take the chances when they can get them. As I said, there's been teams that have taken points off Rangers so far this season, across the road in fact. Tannadice, Dundee United managed to win that game 1-0 took all 3 points on that day to inflict Rangers' first defeat. And of course, we said Motherwell managed to get a draw at Ibrox. So it can be done. You just got to be really careful with your game plan. Here comes Bassey down the left-hand side now for Rangers. Long ball forward. Plays it into Alfredo Morelos. Cleared away there by the Dundee defence. Marshall clearing that one away. John Mitchell just letting us know that 1-0 Motherwell. Motherwell carrying on their good form so far this season. They're fourth at the moment. And they're currently 1-0 up against Ross County. Another really, really good result if they can see that one out. Here comes Kemar Roof now to Alfredo Morelos as he fires this one forward. My Rangers just passing their way up the park. Now here comes Tavernier. Tavernier playing his 300th game. Across 6 years at Rangers so far. Joined obviously back in the Championship. Won the league, the second tier with Rangers. And also won the Petrovac Cup. He's a part of the struggle in terms of rebuilding for Rangers and finally captained them to their 55th and his first league title last season. Rangers now coming forward again here with John McLaughlin. Plays it back the way. Now Rangers here with Lundstrom. Here's Goldson. Goldson forward. Goldson hits that one long over the top. Headed down and headed away there again by the Dundee defence. Comes back into Yanis Hadji and now into Alfredo Morelos. Morelos coming forward again. And that's cleared away by the Dundee defence. And that goes out for a corner kick here to Rangers early on. If you haven't already, guys, please do hit that like button. Let's try and get to 100 likes before half time. If you want a Rangers win, then hit that like button. And if you are a Rangers supporter or Celtic supporter, Dundee supporter for that matter, make sure you do subscribe to the channel as we do cover a lot of Scottish football content. Here's a corner kick now from Rangers. And it's going to be that man again as he puts the delivery in here into the box. Rangers to send this one in. And a bit of a delay there. Referee sent a little kerfuffle there between Kemar Roof and the Dundee defender. Just giving them a little word and a talking to before this corner is delivered in. As I say, it's going to be Rangers now with this corner kick. Ball goes in. Headed down and headed away there by Dundee again. Dealt with perfectly. Not troubled there, Rangers. Here's Tavernier. Tavernier over the box again and headed away there by Dundee. Here comes Balogun. Balogun goes forward. Balogun just outside the box here again. Here comes Lundstrom. Lundstrom finds Kamara. Kamara inflict damage upon his former side. Here comes Lundstrom again. Back to Morelos. Rangers just passing around just outside the box. Now finds Yanis Hadji. Can he create something like he did in the first minute he came on the pitch against Livingston? Ball goes in, headed away by Marshall from Dundee. Back to Joe Aribo though. Here's Balogun. Kamara forward. Now finds a way to Kemar Roof. Kemar Roof back to Kamara. Kamara now into Bassey on that left-hand side. Bassey with the ball into the box. And again, just goes beyond the header there for Rangers. Comes back to Tavernier. He skies it. And that's going to go up for a goal kick here to Dundee FC. Dundee back on the ball again. Just as it was. As I said, 1-0 currently between Motherwell and Ross County. Hearts 0-0 between them and Livingston. Both also looking to try and get further up the pecking order. As things stand in the table at the moment, Motherwell go into second. Equal on points with Rangers. What a start to the season Motherwell are having. Fair play to them. As I said, it might not actually look too bad for Rangers that come the end of the season drawing to Motherwell. Earlier on, we said Manchester City beat Chelsea 1-0. Aston Villa beat Manchester United 1-0. It's currently 0-0 between Everton and Norwich, 0-0 between Leeds United and West Ham, 0-0 between Leicester and Burnley, and 0-0 between Watford and Newcastle. I'll keep you up to date with some of those scores along with the other stuff from the Scottish Championship. Here come Dundee now with a corner as that ball goes out of play. And a chance for them maybe to put a ball into the danger area here for Dundee. Marshall all there as well. Rangers fans roaring behind the Dundee end and looking as their side look to defend this corner. Ball comes in for Dundee. Is a chance at the back post and again collected there by John McLaughlin. I almost thought it was written in the stars there for Lee Griffiths to put that away. However, that was cleared away. Just couldn't quite clear it. And now Bassey manages to get back on the ball there for Rangers. That goes out for another throw-in. But that was a decent little decent little advancement from them. Mental stuff. You tanning body, Dan? Yes, I am, mate. Yes, I am. Tanning body, yes, I am. Approaching the first 10 minutes, guys. It's Dundee 0, Rangers 0. As Rangers will look to try and open the score in here pretty early. But the moral of the story in these games, when you do find that first goal, you need to keep going and going and going until you find number 2, number 3 and number 4 and really put teams to the sword. Otherwise, you get the repeat of what happened against Motherwell at the weekend that Rangers will know all too well in terms of going 1-0 up and then not taking your chances, and then they come back into the game and late on, and then there's no way back to win the game and ends 1-1. So, yeah, it is what it is. Fontaine just clearing that one away again there for Dundee as Lundstrom plays it over to Balogun. Rangers forward here with Bassey. Here comes Bassey again. Bassey into Kemar Roof just outside the box, and Bassey's looking to try and find a way forward. Finds Kamara. Now back to Lundstrom. Here's Lundstrom again. Now here comes Bassey. Ball comes into the box. Rangers there again. Cleared away by Dundee, but only as far as to Bassey as he ignites Rangers' advancement again. Here comes Lundstrom. Lundstrom back to Kamara on the edge of the box. Kamara puts a ball in there for Bassey. Aribo, but blocked again. Here comes Aribo and cleared away just about there by Dundee. And that goes out for another throw in here to Rangers. There you go. Trying to make things happen there early on, Dundee. However, that was cleared by Rangers, but that was cleared away by Dundee. Can't get my words out of my mouth today. Just bear with me 2 seconds, guys. It'll come. Here's Bassey again. Now finds Kamara. Kamara back on the ball again. Astroff just clearing it away again. Now here comes Goldson. Goldson over the top. Back over to Tavernier. Tavernier pushing through. Lundstrom. Mental stuff there. Comes back. Deflected away. Comes back over to Yanis Hadji again. Now here comes Joe Aribo. Aribo coming forward for Rangers. Just outside the box. Ball comes into the box again. Here's Bassey just around the 6-yarder. And again, just couldn't get a shot off. Comes back to Kamara. Kamara finds Roof. Roof now with a shot. And that goes wide of the post, and that goes out of play and out for a Dundee goal kick. But Rangers haven't started particularly bad here at all. Mental stuff there already from Rangers as they look to try and break the deadlock early on. 0-0 here it is at Dens Park. As I say, Dundee still looking for their first win of the season. Imagine if it was against Rangers. What a victory that would be. However, Rangers have got other ideas on how to deal with this one. Dundee launched that ball long up to the top of the park. Bassey heads it down again. Goes out for another throw in here for Dundee. Marshall. Fontaine. Hits it long. Dundee just trying to find an opening, trying to play into Lee Griffiths there. Lee Griffiths is right in front of the Union Bears. Surprised he's not getting absolute dog's abuse just yet. To be fair, I haven't got the headphones on. I can't hear anything, but I'm sure he's getting some sort of pelters chucked at him. Guys, let me know if you're watching on the telly and you've got the volume up. Is he getting pelters? Here's Fontaine now with a throw in here for Dundee on that right-hand side. Ball's going to come into the box now for Dundee. Headed away by Goldson. Back to the creative players. Dundee again is a header. Oh, it's a good chance there for Dundee. And John McLaughlin had to be alert, and made the stop. But that was a good chance there from the home side to take the lead. And just got in behind. An excellent delivery there from Fontaine, I believe. And the captain just gets a header. However, just couldn't quite get it past John McLaughlin there. Decent chance by Dundee though. Here come the home side again as they come forward and Balogun clears it away. But that was a decent chance and probably the best chance of the game thus far. All comes back in the box again. Cleared away by Rangers. Now there we go. Dundee doing bits. But yes, nearly 300 people in here, guys. Shout out to you all. Make sure you do hit that like button. Let's try and get to 100 likes before half time. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we're back for Rangers versus Sparta Prague on Thursday. And here they come again now, Tavernier. Here's Morelos. Morelos coming in from fairly deep. Decides to go back to Kamara. Kamara finds Joe Aribo. Joe Aribo just intercepted there by Dundee. However, Rangers win it back here again with Lundstrom. Here's Bassey. Bassey finds Kemar Roof. Now Kemar Roof cutting inside. Goes all the way back to Lundstrom. Lundstrom back to Balogun. And Rangers go all the way back to John McLaughlin, in fact. And he hits that one forward. Headed down there by Dundee again. And headed away. Goldson. Lundstrom. Bassey there on the left-hand side. Here's Kamara again. Kemar Roof. Lundstrom. Back to Joe Aribo. Aribo in over the top. Now here comes Balogun again. Here's Kamara. Kamara just outside the box. Kamara to Bassey. Bassey coming in from the left. Can Bassey find a way through to maybe pick out a cross? He does. Puts it into the box. Now there's a header from Rangers. Headed away by Dundee though. Now Dundee looking to go on the counter-attack. However, comes all the way here to Goldson and he stops that one and clears it away. Easily dealt with there by Rangers. Here's Lundstrom. Lundstrom forward. Lundstrom to Goldson again. Goldson back on the ball. Goldson finds Tavernier. Tavernier finds Morelos. Morelos cleared away again there from Dundee. And Dundee get back on the ball. Here's Balogun. Balogun back to Lundstrom. Here's Bassey. Bassey goes forward for Rangers. Here's Kamara. Bassey. Roof. Roof. Back to Morelos. Morelos back to Lundstrom. Rangers just passing the ball around Dundee's half. Just trying to find areas that they can exploit. Maybe just come inside on. Here comes Morelos, and now there's a chance for Aribo! And there we go! They open the scoring, 1-0, and it's Joe Aribo who scores it. Rangers 1, Dundee 0, and there you go, a bit of skill, a bit of panache, and there we go. We've got the opening goal, and it's Joe Aribo who opens the scoring here at Dens Park, and it's 1-0 now to Rangers. And some real good bit of football there from Rangers, but now they must work on this and go get that second goal because they won't want a repeat of what happened last week against Motherwell. But Aribo scores and Rangers take the lead. 16 minutes in, it's Dundee 0, Rangers 1. Rangers fans happy with that, by the looks of things. A bit of panache, a bit of style, which leads to the opening goal here in Dundee. There you go. Guys, press the like button if you enjoyed that one. Dundee going to get us underway again for kickoff. How will they respond? As I said, they've not particularly played as the usual block when the old firm come to town. However, they are sort of, passive. How will they respond in this one? They have tried to play out, but they will be going, as things stand, they're on their 4th defeat of the season. Rangers just clear that one out. Well, again there, it's going to be a corner to Dundee. Chance for Dundee to maybe get something in here and test John McLaughlin again. Ashcroft, Sweeney and co. all there in the box as this delivery comes in for the corner for Dundee. Ball goes in. Headed down, there's a good chance for Dundee. The captain's on the ball now, looking to try and make things happen. And blocked again there by the Rangers defence inside the box. And Dundee were almost close at trying to get something there on John McLaughlin. Comes back in though, into the 6-yard box and cleared away again there from Rangers. Now here comes Griffiths. Griffiths trying to find a way through. Lundstrom clears it, back to Aribo. Now Aribo goes the other way. Here comes Joe Aribo launching forward. Finds Morelos, and Morelos was offside. Didn't touch the ball in the end, and Dundee clear that out. It comes off Bassey and goes out for a throw-in here to Dundee in their own half. Well, What's the live chat saying? See who's on the old live chat. Good to see Mad Harry the Maniac. Hope you're well, man. Now here comes another throw in here for Dundee. Headed down. There's a reboot. Ball goes all the way back to the keeper. John McLaughlin back on it. Did well. Gets it away. Now here comes Balogun. Balogun clears it. Here's Bassey. Bassey over the top. McMullen clears it away again there from Rangers as Bassey picks the ball up. Now back to Lundstrom. Lundstrom forward for Rangers. Hits it over the top. It just goes back to the Dundee defence as that's cleared away. Here's a rebound again. And again, another foul there. Another free kick to Dundee. Happy days for them. As they're just trying to hold off Rangers. Referee. Been okay. Can Bassey get on the ball? He does. Now here comes Kamara. Can Rangers go and find that second goal now? Here comes Kamara launching forward. Now here's Bassey along the left-hand side. As I say, with Dundee, they just need to try and stay resilient. Try and keep in the game. Rangers are going to look for that second and third goal. They just need to make sure that they don't concede goals. But Rangers will have other ideas in this match. Here comes Yanis Hadji. Back to Goldson. Here's Goldson again now for the Rangers. The famous looking for that second. And they want it soon. Here's Hadji. Here's Morelos. Back to Aribo. Aribo forward again. Aribo down that right hand side to Yanis Hadji. Lovely bit of skill. Comes inside the box again. Hadji takes the shot. Blocked there again by the Dundee shirts. But comes back out to Rangers though. Now back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin back out to Tavernier. Tavernier forward now. Here's Aribo, the goal scorer. Aribo gets it back to Tavernier again. Tavernier goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, John McLaughlin. Goldson. Lundstrom. Lundstrom finds Balogun. Balogun forward again here to Goldson. Tavernier. Rangers have got the first goal, courtesy from Joe Aribo, but they want to look for that second one ASAP. Let's say, it's not so much right now in this game where it can trouble you. It's towards the end if the game remains 1-0. We've seen so many times it happen. Here's Marshall. Back to Fontaine. Marshall back on the ball again. Bassey. Kamara now finds John Lundstrom again. Lundstrom finds Bassey. Bassey over the top. Headed away again by Fontaine. Morelos. Morelos back on the ball. Rangers still pushing forward. Goldson. Bassey. Lundstrom. Bassey again. Rangers keeping possession nicely here in the opposition's half. Ruth. Hadji. Goldson. Goldson hits it long over the top. Now here comes Ruth again. And again, nicely cleared away there by Dundee. Back to the goalkeeper. And Dundee now can go the other way. Good to see David Kennedy. Hope all's good with you, mate. Come on, the Jers. I've got to hammer this lot. If the Hibees can take 3, we should get at least 1 more, or we'll struggle with Hibs at Hampden, says David Kennedy. He wants a good few goals in this match. I think they will come. Rangers have been fairly dominant here so far. Just need to unlock the door. As I say, after the second goal, the floodgates will open. But obviously, Dundee are trying to stay a bit more conservative at the moment due to it's only been 1 goal. Unless they would take a draw if they could get one. But guys, yes, please do smash that like button. We're nearly 100 likes. That is the half-time target. So yeah, if you haven't already, guys, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. As I say, we're on 8,200 subscribers now. So big shout out to you all. Dundee now with a free kick. As a ball goes into the box here from Dundee. Headed down away by Aribo. Comes back to Dundee! Oh, what a shot there. But John McLaughlin gets down and saves it. That was a decent shot from outside the box there from the home side. And John McLaughlin had to be alert. And I think it was Lee Griffiths, of all people, that took that shot. As I said, he does have that quality. When things happen, he can cause a problem. And that was a decent shot there from the Celtic star, or the Celtic player that's currently on loan at Dundee. Here come Dundee now again. Here's Lee Griffiths. Griffiths with another shot and tries to get forward there again. And McLaughlin there is wise to that shot there from Griffiths and collects the ball. But again, just to show you that Dundee are definitely not out of this game, and that's why Rangers will need to go and get as many goals as they possibly can, because that was a decent chance there by Griffiths. But ball comes down that right-hand side here again for Rangers, as that's cleared away again there by the Dundee backline. A test for Rangers is in Europe, not at Dens Park, and as an Aberdeen fan, I hope all Scottish teams do well, says Chris Sparling. Good to see you, mate. Good to see Christopher David King. Good to see Gavin. Shout out Golden Temple. Shout out to Ross. He says it's going to be 2-0 at half time. He also says McLaughlin is class. Tavernier wins a throw in here on that right hand side. Rangers switching play to Bassey. Bassey tries to get onto it, but that's cleared away again there by Dundee. Union Bears making noise at the back behind the Dundee goal. Shout out to John Mitchell. 1-0 Hearts, he says. 1-0 Hearts. Hearts of Midlothian have taken the lead. They're keeping up with Rangers. Rangers, as things stand, are 1 point ahead of them at the moment. But Hearts now have opened the scoring. And guess who it is? I'm saying guess because I don't know just yet. But I'm probably guessing it's Boyce. Has he scored? I'm saying it's 1-0 anyway. Who scored that goal there for Hearts of Midlothian? Hearts 1-0 up at Tynecastle against Livingston. Smith's the man who scores that goal. And as things stand, that's pretty good business for them. Here's Goldson again now here, back to Morelos. Morelos forward, down to that right-hand side, back to Tavernier. Now into Morelos again. Morelos giving chase as Fontaine comes forward. Morelos just falls to the floor. No foul play, just slips over. And that's back in possession here with Dundee again. Here comes Dundee. Now comes forward here again. Now Dundee still hungry for that goal as Kerr. Kerr puts it into the Rangers area. Headed away by Goldson. Now back to Balogun. Rangers now looking to go the other way. Where's my shout out? I'm for... Yes. Good to see DJ, mate. Shout out to DJ, mate. I hope you're well. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope everyone's okay. Hope everybody is okay in this live stream. Gavin Sloan says, need to give John more game time. John gets a lot of game time, I think. I think they're evenly disputing the games at the moment. I'd say he's played more games than Alan McGregor so far this season. Yanis Hadji's gone down to the floor holding his ankle. Hopefully that's nothing too serious. I don't think it is. I think he's gone straight up with the assistant of the referee. But, again, just to show that he can have his injury problems, Yanis Hadji. But when you've got a fit Yanis Hadji, he does create stuff. But yeah, Hadji back up to his feet though and will resume. So nothing to be worried about there, Rangers fans. It should be fine. Here's Goldson. Goldson moves forward. In over the top is Kamara now. Now back to Goldson again. Aribo, Roof. Roof finds Kamara. Now Bassey. Bassey still looking to try and come forward there, but blocked again there by the Dundee defence. And since the goal, things have dried up in terms of chances for Rangers so far. And this is the trap I've said that I don't want Rangers falling into. As I say, they always do that when it's when it is 0-0. They kind of just fall into that trap. Oh, 1-0, sorry. They kind of just fall into that trap of just being a bit lethargic and giving away silly mistakes like that one that Goldson's done. Just gave the ball to Lee Griffiths. And that's cleared away again for another throw-in. But that was another chance there for Lee Griffiths to maybe create something. But yeah, cleared away again there. Goldson dug out from that mistake. Right, just got in front of it there. I think he wanted to pass back to the goalkeeper there, Goldson. However, yeah, it didn't go to his intended target. But yes, troops, if you haven't already, then make sure you hit that like button. We're 25 minutes away. 25 minutes away. We're 25 likes away from that 100 like target. We're also got up to the half an hour mark, guys. It's Dundee 0, Rangers 1. We're third way through the game, and it's been okay. It's been an okay match. Rangers have started the better side for sure, obviously scoring the goal. But Dundee are showing signs of life. The game's definitely not over by any means yet. And Rangers need to probably find that second goal, I would say. Here's Tavernier. Lundstrom. Back to Aribo. Aribo forward here again for Rangers. Now back to Balogun. Here's Bassey. Bassey through to Lundstrom. Lundstrom looking to find a way through again. Passes all the way back to Balogun. Balogun over the top. Balogun finds Tavernier. Tavernier mark off his 300th Rangers game with a goal. Here's Aribo again. Now back to Tavernier. Rangers just passing around Dundee's half. Just trying to find gaps and openings. This is fairly strong in defence so far for Dundee. Apart from the goal, I suppose. Lundstrom. Now here to Tavernier again. Going back the way is Aribo. Morelos. Fairly deep, just on the halfway line there. Morelos switches play over to Bassey. And now here comes Bassey for Rangers. Rangers coming in here with Bassey. Bassey puts the ball into the box. Here's a chance for Hadji. He comes back to Kamara. Can Kamara find a goal against his former side, or at least create one? Here's Bassey again. Now back to Kamara. Now here's Hadji. Bassey. Hadji. Hadji Meg's one of the players, but that goes back to the Dundee side. But Bassey looking to win that ball back for Rangers, and again, Dundee managed to get onto it, and Rangers can't get back on the ball. But did well with it, though. Anyway, here comes Lundstrom again now. Lundstrom pushes forward, back to Kamara. Aribo. Aribo to Goldson. Goldson to Tavernier. Tavernier back to Morelos. Morelos back to Tavernier. Tavernier to McLaughlin. McLaughlin pings it to Bassey. And again, cleared away again there by Kerr. Kerr gets back on the ball for Dundee. And Kamara brings down Marshall, and that's going to be another free kick here to Dundee as they look to go forward here again. But yeah, as I say, there's signs of life for sure in this Dundee side. They're definitely not out of this game by any means. Scores, I'll update you on them. Everton are taking the lead against Norwich City, if you weren't expecting that. Everton are 1-0 up in that game at Goodison. Leeds United are 1-0 up against West Ham, who started the season pretty well, also West Ham. And Burnley are 1-0 up against Leicester. And Newcastle 1-0 up against Watford. All the unlikely teams are winning today. If I had said in all these games, I would have said Chelsea, Man City, I would have said Chelsea would have won. Man United v Villa, I would have said Man United would have won. All these teams are winning these games. Fair play to them. Scottish Premiership is Hearts 1-0 up against Livingston. Smith scored that goal. Motherwell 1-0 up against Ross County. Slattery scored that one. Hamilton, Dunfermline 0-0. Ayr United, Green at Morton 0-0. And Inverness, Caledonian Thistle are 1-0 up against Queen of the South. They carry on their great form as they look to try and get promotion. Unbeaten in the second tier at the moment. And will go 3 points clear at the top of the league if things remain the same. Here come Rangers now with Balogun. Hearts have went 2-0 up at Tynecastle. Boyce has scored from the penalty spot. There you go, he's so prolific. Here comes Bassey now for Rangers though. Now here comes Kemar Roof, and with a shot, and that's blocked and saved again there by Dundee. Goes out for another corner kick here for Rangers. But again, another little bit of play worked by Hadji, then into Bassey. And Roof had a good chance there of scoring, but a decent save there by the goalkeeper. And now here for the corner for Rangers. Hearts doing bits down there in the Premiership. Bassey, Goldson and co. all there in the box. Ashcroft looking to defend that, but there's plenty of goals in this from set pieces that Rangers can do. Goldson, one of them. Ball goes into the box. Headed away again there by Dundee. And launched a long way away back. But Lundstrom's there to clear it up for Rangers, and he's going to try and put the ball back in there for the famous. And, yeah, done with it. Dealt with it well. DJ says, come on, Bears. 2 before half-time. Guys, 21 likes away from 100. Please do hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. And I'll stop pestering you for the like button. But I'm a bit of a bit OCD. I like the 100 likes. I like treble figures. Here comes Dundee again now, though, with Marshall. Goldson just holding off play there. Now Tavernier clears it. But Dundee, yeah, they're lacking in the creative department, but they definitely certainly can get up the park. When they get to the final third into the box, they kind of run out of ideas. But they are getting on the ball. They're definitely playing. It's not a sake of just playing a 5-4-1 formation as Livingston did last week. But they are trying to make things happen. Albeit they are kind of struggling. But yeah, as I said, they are trying to make things happen. Here's Kerr. And now here come Dundee again. Kerr forward. Kerr's pass tried to pick out a Dundee shirt or to Griffiths, but goes straight into McLaughlin's hands, and McLaughlin gets back on the ball again here for Rangers. Is Bassey. Man, I see Gerrard watching on. Wonder why his face never tells you if he's happy or not, Gerrard. He's always expecting more, Stevie G. Wants them to play his way. But yes, been 20 minutes now since the goal. Aribo broke the deadlock. However, as things stand at the moment, still Dundee 0, Rangers 1. McLaughlin hits it long there for Rangers, trying to get up the park again. Will there be a goal before half-time? That's the question. Is Kamara. Now here's Bassey. Bassey all the way back to Big John. John gets on the ball now. Here comes Balogun again. Balogun back to Lundstrom. Lundstrom switches play. Now finds Goldson. Goldson finds Yanis Hadji. Here comes Hadji again for Rangers. Hadji back to Goldson. Finds Balogun again. Rangers forward. Kamara. Kamara passes along back over to Goldson on the other side. Goldson trying to pick out Kemar Roof. Now here comes Hadji. And now here comes Kemar Roof. Here comes Hadji again. Hadji with a shot. And Morelos kind of gets in the way of it. Slows the ball down and Dundee get back into possession. Here's Lundstrom again. Lundstrom forward. Lundstrom finds Bassey. Bassey looking to try and attack again. Here comes Kamara. Reboot. Lundstrom. Aribo. Bassey. Away by the defence of Dundee again. Balogun. Lundstrom. Lundstrom back into Kamara. Kamara to Bassey. Yanis Hadji. Aribo. Lundstrom. Roof. Hadji. Aribo. Lundstrom. Bassey. Rage just passing around this Dundee half. Hadji loses the ball there again to Dundee's Marshall. Goes out for a throw into Rangers. Hadji takes it quickly. Now back to Balogun. Yeah, substitution here for Dundee. Jason Cummings is going to be coming on for Lee Griffiths. Lee Griffiths, of all people. Not sure why he's going off the park, but Lee Griffiths is coming off and his time is finished. He's going to be going on there injured. But yeah, Jason Cummings, one of my favourite players actually, Jason Cummings. I was a big fan of him, Jason Cummings. I just like him as a character, I think. But whatever team he usually goes to, I usually do follow. Just not follow, but like kind of want him to do well there. But yeah, he's never really got his career going ever since Hibernian, really. But I mean, he's doing okay at Dundee, I suppose, but he'll be looking to try and get another move. But Cummings comes on the park. Remember, he spent 6 months here at Rangers. He'll be trying to inflict some damage upon his former side. It was okay at Rangers, in fact, to be fair. There was a game where he scored a hat-trick, I think, but apart from that, he wanted to sign, but Gerrard came through the door and never brought up the option to sign him. It's Tavernier now, though. Tavernier now with another free kick. Ball's going to go in the box. Can Rangers find a second goal before half-time? That is the question. Tavernier puts the ball into the box. Down. Oh, and there's Morelos, and there was a chance for Rangers. And Kemar Roof's just there, but cleared away. Again there by Dundee. And dealt with it perfectly. I think the offside flag was up there, in fact, but let's say didn't get worried about it in the end. Guys, we're 12 likes away from the 100 likes, guys. Please do keep hitting that like button and subscribing, as we are nearly there, guys. Thank you so much for your support thus far here on the channel. 5 minutes to go till half-time. It's Dundee 0, Rangers 1. And it is Dundee who play out from the back here again. And now when they come forward is Lundstrom again. Lundstrom trying to come inside here again. Here's Aribo. Aribo back to Bassey. Now here comes Calvin Bassey. Bassey down the left. Bassey into the box. Rangers try to head it. Is Kamara. Aribo blocked again there by Dundee. Here comes Kemar Roof. And that goes out of play again there from Rangers. And out for another throw-in. Well, we spoke too soon. 1-1 between Motherwell and Ross County. Ross County have got a goal back. That's for the Dundee fans that are tuning in, guys. Obviously, you've got to keep an eye on that battle down there at the bottom. Ross County currently equal on points and goal difference with Dundee. So, yes, they would like to kind of match their result, Dundee. So they're not rock bottom, but as things stand, they are rock bottom, and they will remain rock bottom unless Dundee can find some goals here. Here's Marshall. Now back to Bassey again. One back again there by them. Kerr can't quite chase that one out, and that goes out for another throw-in. McGee, the captain, just not happy with that, with the referee's decision, but goes out for a throw-in to Rangers. In fact, he caught Bassey's ankle there, in fact, McGee. A lucky boy. I'd like to get on to that one. Now it's Lundstrom. Lundstrom's going to come forward here for Rangers. Lundstrom plays it to Galton. Galton hits it over the top. Now plays it down that right-hand side. Rangers cutting inside again here with Tavernier. Tavernier trying to find a way through. Tavernier gets onto Yanis Hadji. Cleared away again there by Dundee. Comes back to Aribo. Aribo trying to find a way through. Aribo there. Nice ball into the box again there for Rangers. Kemar Roof is there, but headed away by Dundee. That's going to go out for another corner kick here for Rangers as Dundee head that and clear that away. Brian Strachan says, we need to finally kill games off so we can breathe easy. I said this straight away after Rangers' first goal went in. I said they need to find a second and third goal and really put teams to the sword. The second goal is very, very important because you don't want to be getting to the 80th minute and the last 10, you're constantly defending for your life or just inviting a way back in for a team because a draw would suit Dundee perfectly. So, yeah, they just need to be careful, Rangers. Ball's going to come into the box, though, nonetheless, from Rangers. Now here's Galton with a kick there from the corner. Cleared away by Dundee. Comes back to Lundstrom, though. Now here's Yanis Hadji. Here's Aribo. Aribo forward again now for Rangers. Rangers trying to find a way in. And blocked and cleared away again there by Dundee. Mental stuff. Jesus. Decent bit of play there by them. I think Goldson's shot was defended by Morelos, of all people. Hit him in the stomach. It's one of them ones where it goes right into your gut. You sort of feel it. Yes, I wonder how Gerrard will bring it out. As I said, so far this season, Rangers have been a team of two halves, really. They've played okay now in this first half. They found the goal, but what Rangers don't want to do now in the second half is play dreadful. We've seen it happen. The tale of two halves all the time. As I said, they played all right now in this first half, got the goal. They don't want to be coming out thinking they've won the match, because Motherwell will be a reminder that games are not finished until the match is over. The match is over, and they need to go find that second and third goal. The second goal will be a bit hard to find, but once they do find that second goal, the floodgates will open ever so slightly. Here's Tavernier now with another throw-in. Ball goes in over the top. Headed away again there by the Dundee midfield. Back by Balogun. Balogun's trying to send the ball back into the danger area for Rangers. Lundstrom. We are on the 45th minute. How much stoppage time are we going to be added on here? Is Jason Cummings. Cummings looking to try and find a way back. Finds the man. And now here comes Roof. And again, just cleared away again. Just couldn't quite get on the ball there. As that goes out for a Dundee ball. And Dundee's goalkeeper is in possession. And how much stoppage time will we get added on here in the last sort of 5 minutes? Last minute of last minute of the game. Or is that it? That. Referee carries on. I say, I don't think Dundee TV gives you confirmation about how much stoppage time's added on the screen. That's just how you get with these games. It's 1 minute. They do. 1 minute. Probably won't be enough for another goal from either or side, but it's not been a bad first half for Rangers. As I said, they broke the deadlock. Sometimes that could be half the battle when coming away to these sort of sides. But, as I said, it's imperative now to go and get that second goal in the second half and try and get it early so they can kill off the match and not invite unnecessary pressure for themselves. As I say, a massive European game on Thursday for Rangers. And as I say, half-time here at Dens Park. It is Dundee 0 and it is Rangers 1. Guys, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button and subscribe. We're nearly at 100 likes. And we're also on our way to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in for the first half. I'm going to go grab a brew. And I'll be back in around 5 minutes, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all in a few minutes. Dens Park, sounding German. All right, guys, yeah, back again, ready for the second half. Hope you're all well. Hope you enjoyed the first half and all that good stuff. Let's have a little look to see what everybody's saying in the live chat. What's happening? Nah. But yeah, guys, as I say, it was a fairly interesting first half, I suppose, from well, as Dens Park goes, I guess. I mean, it's one of them, really. You know, they get the first goal. Rangers got the first goal, and they're kind of like, you know, the chances kind of dried up from there. But it's been a better performance recently. But as I said, Rangers need to go out there and find that second goal. Really, you don't want to be going to the 80th minute it being 1-0. You really don't in these games, because your Rangers got to learn the lesson, because there's going to be bigger obstacles to face rather than playing bottom of the league Dundee. You need to be scoring more goals, being more prolific, and really seeing out games. So if Rangers can only win this one by 1-0, then it's not the end of the world, but they probably should look at trying getting 2, 3, 4, 5 more goals. Not 5 more goals, taking the piss there, but at least another 2 or 3 goals. 1 or 2 goals, I should say, and win this game by about 2 or 3-0. You know, it's all about winning, yes, but, you know, narrowly. Dundee have had some chances in this game. They have created chances, especially when Lee Griffiths was on the park. He did get quite a few shots off at John McLaughlin. So the game's definitely not over. The game's definitely not won. And I would say to try and maybe score some more goals here for Rangers and make it more comfortable. But yes, guys, thank you for getting us over 100 likes as well. As I said, that's a big shout out to you all. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new here. As I say, we do a lot of Scottish football content. The next Rangers game we've got live is Sparta Prague on Thursday. Ooh, Sparta Prague, another European night. Rangers will be looking to put match day 2 to a bit of a better place. Obviously, Lyon. No one's expected to really beat Lyon. Lyon are the big dogs in that group. They're the sort of team that everyone kind of thinks they're going to go through in first place. So Rangers should be looking to try and get that second spot, if not third spot. They certainly should be coming last in that group, and trying to get European football for after Christmas, which they're more than capable of doing. Winning ugly is our modus operandi. We need more goals, says Forbes. I say that as well. John Robertson says 3-0 the Bears. Paul, I know what you mean now. Stevie, how's you? Hope's all well. Where's Stevie? Oh, yeah, Stevie. Stevie, do you want a promotion, mate, or not? Let me know down in the thing. Stevie, do you want to have a mod spanner? I've heard some good words about you. And there's a lot of, for the Celtic games, there was a lot of people recommended you. What do you reckon, mate? Up to you if you want it. Up to you. Just say yes or no, and I'll add you as a moderator, Stevie. I've heard good words about you, Stevie. Let me know. Good to see Kim. Hope you're well. I'm all good. Oh dear, right, just waiting for the second half to start. Players are arriving back onto the park again. And here we go, we are about to get ready for it. Will there be more goals, or will it just stay the same here in this second half? I love how on YouTube as well, I was wondering, used to do, used to have like a lot of people tuned in. We still got a lot of people tuned in, but usually have double, treble the figures. And I realised it was like, people are showing the actual match on YouTube nowadays. I couldn't believe that. It's mental. I mean, it'll probably get shut down one day, but Jesus Christ. Nobody told him it was Saturday. SG will have rattled their cage at half-time at Dundee. Will run out of the steam. The legs will go. Nice to see Gone Rogue. I think it's time I had a spanner, Dan. John Robertson, do you want to be a spanner? But no, what I needed, basically. So for the Celtic games... for the Celtic games, I need another Celtic fan moderator. We've got another one there, because people are saying that it's kind of biased or something like that. But yeah, I need another... Yeah, thingy. But anyway, Rangers getting underway for the old... for the second half. It is Rangers in purple, of course, and Dundee in blue. And here we go. Rangers get us underway for the second half, and here comes Goldson. Goldson hits that forward. Cleared away again there. Comes back to Rangers again. Cleared away by Dundee. Now back over to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's back on the ball. Now, will we get a load of goals in this game? Now the goalkeeper to hit this one long. We are back tomorrow, of course, with Celtic versus Dundee United. A lot of injuries at the moment with Celtic over the last couple of days or the weeks and stuff like that. And Dundee United might fancy themselves going into that game. Please do join us for that match. Whether you're a Rangers fan, Celtic supporter or anything like that, then please do join in. Everybody's welcome here on Pure Scottish Football. Enjoy the next match. There you go, Stevie. All right, there you go, man. Bang. There you go. There's Rangers now coming forward here again. Cleared away by Dundee. It's Jason Cummings coming forward. Now looking to try and find a way through. Cheers, RFC 56, mate. Thank you, pal. Here's McLaughlin now. Free kick, one back by Dundee. Dundee got a free kick. Maybe a chance for them to put a ball into the box here. Now, see if they can put something into the danger area. They got people there. Jason Cummings making a run now. At the back post, there's a chance for Dundee, and that goes straight into McLaughlin's hands. That was a decent delivery there, but doesn't enough to put John McLaughlin off by any means. Here come Rangers now playing out from the back. Here's Lundstrom. Tavernier over the top. Now here comes Kemar Roof. Blocked again there by Dundee. Rangers over the top. Now Dundee going the other way. Here comes Jason Cummings going on a run. Against his former side, as I said, he did spend 6 months at Rangers on loan from Nottingham Forest. Towards the end of his time there, he did pretty well. It was almost like the Rangers were going to sign him. However, Stevie Gerrard came in and just opted not to sign him in the end. Morelos and him were pretty good up top, actually, from what I remember. I thought they worked pretty well together. It was Morelos' first season, I think it was. Morelos' first season. But, yeah. We'll see what happens. Big Cummings there. Will he be able to inflict some pain on his former side? Here come Dundee again. Dundee hit it over the top. Now back one by Bassey. Bassey down the left-hand side here again. Bassey pushing forward. Bassey goes the other way. Now one back by Balogun. Now to Cummings. Cummings down that right-hand side here again for Dundee. And again, they just couldn't quite get onto it. Rangers just managing to let that one go. Anderson's pass, trying to find Cummings, but just overhit there, and John McLaughlin gets to the ball instead. They like that one. Here comes Goldson again. Goldson forward. Goldson now back to Lundstrom again. Now Rangers still moving forward. Back over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin back to Goldson. Goldson over the top. Can Goldson find a way forward? Can Rangers find that second goal? That all-important second goal. Not just for Rangers' victory, but just for our entertainment in general. Need a couple more goals. What do you guys think of McPake, the Dundee manager? How do you think he's doing as a job at the moment? See, first year, looking for his first win in the league. Did a good job last year getting them up, to be fair. It's always quite hard to go up through the play. It's quite hard to get out the second tier in general, but go up through the playoffs is a really, really good achievement. And he did manage to do that as well. As I said, it's not panic times yet for Dundee. I think they have the quality there to do well this season, and their season's not going to be determined on games against Rangers, but when they find their feet and get back to business, and I think they'll be all right. I think they'll find the points. I think they will stay up. I don't know. I think Ross County are the team that are going to go down, albeit they are doing really well against Motherwell at the moment. 1-1 in that game. Big cum dog there. It's holding off Goldson, but Dundee coming forward here again. Here's another chance for Dundee, and McLaughlin's there to collect the ball again. McLaughlin back onto it. 40 minutes 5 minutes into the first half, 40 minutes left to go. Still Dundee 0, Rangers 1. Golden Temple giving us stats. Dundee 5 shots on target, Rangers 2. Yes, so that does summon up sometimes what's happening. McPake is doing well to stay off universal credit. Jesus. Here come Dundee again over the top. Now here's Cummings. Anderson. Anderson down the left to Marshall. Marshall forward is Anderson again. Now Tavernier's there again, and that's cleared away. Just to summon up this moderator thing, just to go off the ball quick, because it's constantly brought up in these live streams. So basically, the moderators are like, I can't keep changing moderators for each individual game. So if you're a moderator, you're just a moderator in general. So for the Rangers games, there is a couple Celtic ones. Again, they're the Celtic ones that are well behaved, and again for the Rangers ones, for the Celtic games, are the Rangers ones that are well behaved. So they're just moderating. They're just thing. Don't take notice of who they support or anything like that. I've just mixed it up because we do both teams' games commentary on here, so I don't want it to look like one chat's getting abused or whatever in terms of who the moderator supports. But yeah, don't take too much notice of it. There's equal moderators on each side. Well, there's only 2 Celtic, and I think there's 4 Rangers. So, yeah, here's Lundstrom again now for Rangers. Now back over to Yanis Hadji. Yanis Hadji back over to John Lundstrom. Now back to Goldson. Goldson back on the ball. Rangers coming forward yet again. Rangers trying to move forward. Here's Kamara. Kamara over the top. Down that right-hand side, finds a way through to Tavernier. Tavernier back on the ball now to Lundstrom. Here comes John Lundstrom for Rangers. Here's Kamara. Kamara finds Balogun. Balogun still coming forward. Just blocked off there again by Rangers. Aribo. Kamara. Rangers find a way through. Aribo. Aribo in over the top is Tavernier. And John Mitchell. John Mitchell's a Hearts fan, so there you go. He's a neutral. He's a neutral moderator there, guys. So he's the Hearts man in there. So there you go, guys. Tavernier now down that right-hand side again there. Marshall just holding him off, bringing him down. That's going to be a free kick, in fact, there to Rangers, just in front of the Union Bears. Can they find another goal here at Dens Park? Can Rangers find that second goal? The second goal has always been a bit of a problem. Didn't struggle just this week, but against Livingston they were okay. They found it pretty early on, but can they find it now? Marshall's been booked. Now Rangers with Tavernier. Can he float this one into the box? Tavernier's delivery in. Tavernier takes. Hadji takes, in fact, and the ball goes in. And that's again cleared away by Dundee. Rangers just can't unlock this door just yet, can they? Here's Morelos. Back to Lundstrom. A bit of urgency here now from John Lundstrom. Here comes Bassey. Bassey back over to Morelos. Morelos outside the box. Puts the ball into the delivery. And again cleared away. Comes back to Rangers again. Cleared away by Dundee. Morelos on that far left-hand side, looking to put another ball into the box here for Rangers. Decent run in, and again cleared away by the home side, and that's going to go out for another corner here to Rangers. Now we go. Rangers fans urging the players, trying to get behind them. I'm going to send another ball into the box here as Rangers look to try and find another goal. Ball goes into the box, headed down, cleared away again there by Dundee. Comes back to Lundstrom. Lundstrom with a shot! Oh, that was fizzing. Absolutely fizzing in from outside the box. A decent save there from Dundee again. However, Just goes thingy. It goes out for a corner kick here to Rangers. But yeah, what a save there. Good shot there by John Lundstrom. And Rangers win themselves a free kick here. Can they find another? Ball goes into the box. Headed down, and there it goes just wide of the post again. And sorry for headphone users. That must hurt your ears. But yeah, a decent little chance there from Rangers again. Lundstrom initially. But a good save there from the Dundee keeper. Credit to him. Ooh, decent little stop there. Now hits it over the top there for Dundee. Brought down there by Cummings. Bassey's there also. Now here comes Cummings again. Just outside the box. Here come Dundee. Powering through. Blocked again there by Rangers. Here's Kamara. And now here comes Bassey. Now here's Aribo. Rangers looking to try and get that second. Now here comes Hadji. Hadji's ball in the box was pretty underwhelming. And that goes back to the goalkeeper. As we approach the hour mark, it's Dundee 0, Rangers 1. And as Buck Rogers says there in the live chat, Rangers need a second. Mental. So far, so good for Rangers. I just feel they do need another goal or two. I just feel they need another one around here somewhere. Just need to find another goal. In terms of the other scores, guys, I'll update you now. Obviously, the English Premier League, Scottish Championship, other Premiership games are being played at the moment. But as things stand at the moment in the Scottish Premiership, Hearts are 2-0 up against Livingston. Boise and Smith scored the goals there for Hearts. Hearts carrying on their really good form at the moment. Everton are still 1-0 up against Norwich. Leeds United are 1-0 up against West Ham United. Burnley are 2-1 up against Leicester City. And Newcastle are 1-0 up against Watford, with Longstaff scoring. His brother's actually at Aberdeen. But back in the Scottish Championship, Inverness are the only ones off the mark. They're 1-0 up and they're carrying on their really good form in the Scottish Championship. Top of the league by about 3 points now. It'd be great to see Cally Thistle back in the big time. Hopefully they can carry on their decent form. But here they come again now with Dundee. Here's a chance and there it goes down. That's going to be a penalty. What's he gone for, the referee? Has he gone for the penalty? I think he has. McLaughlin goes out and there you go. That's what happens when you don't get a second goal. Or has he died? Or is it going to be him to get a yellow card? Does he give away a penalty here? I don't know what's happening here. The referee seems a bit thinking. I think he went over to speak to his linesman. No, I wouldn't give that as a penalty. The ball's one. Oh, it is a penalty. It's a penalty. And it's Jason Cummings to take it. And this is what I said earlier on. You don't finish games off. And there's a way always back into matches for other teams. It's Jason Cummings versus his old side. And McLaughlin saves it. And Rangers keep the lead there. Good save there by John McLaughlin. And he did give away the penalty. And he managed to save it there against ex-Rangers boy, Jason Cummings. And that score remains 1-0 to Rangers. But as I said, this is why Rangers need a second goal. Because imagine if that happened and they scored. Now Rangers have half an hour to go and find a goal. Look, it isn't a problem but right now in hindsight, but they do need to find another goal here, Rangers. 2 goals are important. Cummings usually doesn't miss, but a good save there by John McLaughlin to overdo his mistake there. A good bit of goalkeeping. Now here comes Tavernier. Tavernier down to Morelos. Tavernier back out to that right-hand side again. Clears it away. Goes out for another throw in here for Rangers. Jesus me. What's happening here? The referee's picked up the ball. I think they're doing a drop ball. Can Rangers find that second goal, though? That's the question. Just after that penalty went in. Was saved by McLaughlin. Sorry, don't shit your pants. Here's Lundstrom back to Goldson again. Goldson forward. Now here come Rangers with Balogun. It was a decent save, Stevie boy. It was a decent save. Here come Rangers again. One back there again by Dundee. Aribo's there. Now here come Dundee over the top. And here could be a chance for Jason Cummings to make up his penalty miss. And that's cleared away again there. And that goes out of play. Cummings, man, missing that. Things just aren't going his way at the moment, are they, for Jason Cummings? I think he's going out with Doidge's sister, you know. Doidge for Hibernian. I think he goes out with Doidge's sister these days. Big cum dog. That's his nickname. And now Anderson's going to be coming off the park here for Dundee. As Dundee make another substitution here. But that proved maybe to be a warning for Rangers. That game is not finished yet. And the 3 points aren't secure. Oh, another header in there by Dundee. And that goes over the bar. Now out for another goal kick here to Rangers. McLaughlin going to send this one forward. A good save though by McLaughlin though. You've got to admit. Ooh, yeah, good save. Went through the middle. As Stuart McMillan says, Rangers are living dangerously. I do agree with that one. Here's Kamara. And now here's Tavernier. Tavernier moves forward. Half an hour left to play here at Dens Park. It's Dundee 0, Rangers 1. Here's Lundstrom. Tavernier. Tavernier switches play, brings it over the top. And cleared away again there by Dundee. Here's Kerr. Ball over the top there again from Rangers. Marshall's there along that left-hand side. And now here come Dundee again, but that goes out of play yet again. Tavernier doing a bit of defensive work, but you just feel now that Dundee are starting to glow in a bit of confidence. And I've been saying it, I sound like a broken record player because I could watch Rangers all the time. I know exactly what's going to be coming. I know what's happening in terms of what they do. The first half, what did I say at half-time? The first half, they played good. They played decently. They scored the goal. They were creating chances. And so far this season, Rangers' performances have always been a tale of two halves. The second half, I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised they come out poor. And they've come out not as prolific as they were in the first half. Or creating as many chances or dominant on the ball. Dundee are having a lot of the ball now. Now, Rangers must get back on the ball and try and find that second goal. Because as I said, it ain't over yet. Here's Tavernier. Down that right-hand side here again. Headed away by Fontaine. As the time ticks, confidence grows here in the home side. Here's Kerr. Blocked away again there by Dundee. Here's Hadji. Blocked again there by Dundee. Goes out for another throw-in. Hadji. Cleared. Here comes Fontaine again. Fontaine over the top. And out of play there again from from Dundee. And we are going to see a substitution here for Rangers. It's going to be Fashion Sakala who comes on as a substitution. Who will he overtake? I want to see a bit more from Fashion. I always feel like he just comes on off the bench. I felt like when he started, he looked pretty good, to be fair. He looked... I feel like he was quite good in the game he started. Obviously, last week against Motherwell. I think he needs to be given another 90 minutes, not just the half an hour. But here comes Tavernier again. Now back over to Calvin Bassey. Bassey forward now for Rangers, just cutting inside again. Bassey, oh, that's hit his hand there, I'm sure. But that goes out for a corner kick, though, nonetheless. As Rangers win another corner here. Fashion Sakala looks like he's going to be coming on for Rangers. Another delivery in here for the champions. Here he goes. Tavernier's delivery. Morelos there in the box as well. Puts it in. That's a poor delivery there from Tavernier. Here's Goldson. Back in by Lundstrom. Oh, there's a header. Oh, and that's headed away and cleared away. And that goes out for another corner here for Rangers. Bassey getting onto that one. That was a decent pass in there as well, by the way. Just couldn't quite get it over the line. Big Goldson, man. Now here's another delivery for Rangers. Here we go. Can Rangers put this one into the box? Ball goes in. Headed down, headed over, and cleared away by Dundee. In fact, that goes out for a goal kick here to Dundee. And now Fashion Sakala will be coming onto the park. Who is he going to replace? Alfredo Morelos. Again, just one of them games again where he's not really hit that top form just yet. I feel like Alfredo Morelos' stock is dropping these days. But yeah, Morelos is going to be coming off here on the 66th minute. And Fashion Sakala is going to be coming on to replace him as Rangers look to try and keep their 1-0 lead going into the last 24 minutes. We've got another goal at Tynecastle, apparently, as here Hearts score their third goal against Livingston. It's Cochrane who scores that third goal. John Mitchell will be absolutely buzzing with that one. As Hearts 3-0 up against Livingston. Again, looking good, Hearts. They'll probably be kicking themselves that they dropped points at the weekend last weekend. Could have made a bit of ground on Rangers, in fact. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. There's Rangers with Bassey. Bassey finds Sakala. Now finds Glenn Kamara. Tavernier. Jason Cummings is Scottish, yes. Here's Tavernier again. Hits it long, over the top. Fontaine there to clear that one away for Dundee. Comes back to Aribo and cleared away again there by Dundee. Out for another throw-in here for them. McGovern just holding off Aribo. It comes off Aribo. It goes out for a throw-in. Pings that one top over the line. Again goes back out of play. Headed back by Rangers. Oh, and now this could be a good chance of Fashion. And again cleared away by the goalkeeper. Mental. Getting a wee bit concerned about you, Dan. You get so excited when Dundee are around about Rangers' goal, but when Rangers are close, calm down, what's the crack? John, you know me, mate. What are you on about? I'm doing commentary. I'm trying to be non-biased, mate, you know? Sometimes you've got to try that extra hard to... Sometimes you've got to try that extra hard. But here comes Lundstrom again. As I say, I'm trying to be as non-biased as I can for the commentary. Here comes Hadji. Back over to Tavernier. Tavernier comes down. Now back over to Hadji. Hadji forward. Hadji down that right-hand side. Back to Aribo. Here comes Lundstrom. Here comes Aribo again. Now back to Kamara. Kamara, can he weave his way in here by finding something here for Rangers? It's Kamara. Kamara back to Aribo again. Tavernier. Tavernier back to Lundstrom. Goldson. Lundstrom. Tavernier. Hadji. Oh, Hadji there just nearly giving the ball away there to Dundee. Goes over the top though, no. And tries to get it into Kemar Roof just about outside the box. Can Kemar Roof create something? Somebody says bring Kent on. I think Kent's injured. I think he went off injured the last game. Here's Goldson though. Goldson goes all the way back to John McLaughlin. McLaughlin finds Lundstrom again. Lundstrom along that left-hand side. Back over to Calvin Bassey. Bassey forward. Lundstrom. Rangers get up the park here. That's the question. Trying to find it hard. Making a meal of it. 20 minutes left to play here. Albeit Rangers still have the lead. It's Dundee 0. Rangers 1. Here's Bassey again. Bassey just couldn't quite get the ball out of his feet. Manages to get back to his feet again as he fell over. Still in possession though. Here comes Lundstrom now. Back to Kemar Roof. David Kennedy says, where's the Jers from last season? Simply, that's all I asked the question. Here's Hadji. The thing is about some people that follow the streams. I mean, with the Rangers, the reason why I'm really critical of them this year, ball comes in now for Rangers, is because simply they've not been good enough. I know Rangers are top of the league, but performances haven't been good enough from Rangers. It's as simple as that. And look, I see what I see. Last season when I was doing these games for Rangers, there's nothing to critique about because they were wiping teams apart. There was nothing to really to be critical about. And this season, they just haven't hit that high level yet. Here comes Yanis Hadji. Takes another shot from outside the box. In fact, when Rangers went out the cup to St Mirren and St Johnstone, I was critical. But again, penalty shootout for St Johnstone is luck, isn't it? Here comes Aribo again now. Could this be the chance for Rangers to come through again? Aribo, and my stream just pauses. Comes back again. There's Aribo. Now here's the chance just outside the box. And blocked there again by Dundee. Here's Aribo again. Finds a way through to Sakala. Here's Bassey. Bassey goes forward. Now here's the chance for Joe Aribo. And again cleared away by the Dundee defence. So you've got to be careful with that one. Liam Shield says Mondagorgi. See some Hearts fans as well in here. There's Lundstrom. Nice little clearance there again from Rangers. Now back on the ball here with Yanis Hadji. To Aribo. Aribo moves forward here again. Hadji. Back to Bassey. Bassey along the left side. Goldson. Dan David. Here's Kamara. Now back to Aribo again. Aribo looking to make things happen. Rangers starting to come a bit of spring in their step over the last sort of 5 minutes. Just trying to find their way through, cut through this Dundee defence. As I say, they have been pretty resilient so far. Dundee, as I say, right at the start of the game, you know, if one goal goes in, it's not panic stations for these sort of sides like Dundee. You know, their aim of the game is to get anything but a loss. So they'd take a draw. If they're 1-0 down by the 85th minute, then they just go gun-ho towards the end, put their last 5 minutes in and try and get a goal back. It's not really over until it's 2. And so far, Rangers haven't done that just yet. Hadji, I kind of hyped him up at the start of the game. But it was all right. He's had an okay performance. It's not been the best. Now Scott Wright's going to be coming onto the park for Rangers for the last sort of 17 minutes. Again, I don't know why he doesn't get too much of a chance, Scott Wright. I always feel like he looks dangerous when he's playing, but that we'll see what happens. Scott Wright has came on for Yanis Hadji, and Dundee have made another couple of changes. 15 minutes left to go here. It's Dundee 0, Rangers 1. Will we get another goal from Rangers, or will we get late drama from Dundee? Here comes the ball now from Rangers' free kick. Ball goes far post. As Kemar Roof tries to get onto it. And that goes over the bar and out of play. And that's going to go out for another goal kick here to Dundee, as they fill up with a bit of life. And and go forward themselves. Dundee hit that one long over the top. Headed down there by Rangers, just trying to get it out their feet. Comes back by McPherson. Now here comes Dundee again. Here's Kemar Roof. But they're not played too bad, Dundee, today. They really haven't done too bad. I said, could have probably should have done better with the penalty. Obviously, if you get a penalty in a game, you want to be scoring it. But apart from that, they've not been outclassed by Rangers just yet. Anyway, still 15 minutes left to go. Tavernier picks up a throw-in. Stevie G there on the line there. I wonder what he's thinking. I wonder what Gerrard's thinking. He always talks about this. We're not in top gear yet, or Rangers aren't in top gear, or whatever. I wonder what is how he gets that Rangers to get to top gear. How does he get them there? Well, kind of the same thing all the time. But ball comes back in again now from Rangers along the left-hand side, and whatever Dundee TV's doing with this camera is abysmal. John Mitchell says it's 1-1 in the Watford game. There you go, Watford equalising. Or who equalised against Watford? I can't remember who's playing Watford. Watford. Oh, Newcastle. There we go. Yeah, Newcastle did take the lead. Pressure's going to be on Steve Bruce again. Tavernier now with a free kick for Rangers. Just on the edge of the box. Looking to dish another one into the danger area. Tavernier takes. Cleared away again there by Dundee. Jason Cummings clearing out the box. Comes back in though for Rangers. Now Care's there. Fashion Sakala manages to get it back to Tavernier. Tavernier puts it back into the box again. Now Rangers, and again cleared away by Dundee. And delivered away there. Dundee just back on the ball. Looking to get up there. Balogun not wanting it to go anywhere. Puts it out for a throw-in. And now here they come again, Dundee. In the last 15 minutes. Liam Shield says, man of the match, the Hearts game. I haven't watched the game back. I don't know. I don't know who's that man of the match. Here comes Dundee again now down the right-hand side. Now comes through to Jason Cummings. Cummings with the ball into the danger area, headed away off the line there by Rangers. Jesus me. Any way to give you a heart attack. Here's Fashion Sakala now going the other way. Can Rangers get on a counter-attack? Here he comes again, blocked there. Stopped by Dundee. Fashion tried to push forward, but cleared away there in the end. Here come Rangers now with Lundstrom. Clears it away. Comes back to Bassey. And now here comes Kemar Roof for Rangers. Kemar Roof with another shot. Audacious shot from the halfway line. We have seen it go in before from Kemar Roof. However, that time ends up in the stands with the Union Bears. And that's going to go out for a goal kick here to Dundee. But sometimes you need to take them sort of chances. Dundee back in possession. And this is the part of the football game I hate. These last 10 minutes when you leave it 1-0, you start getting a bit sick. You start getting a bit itchy. You're like, why didn't we do this? Why didn't we do that? And now here come Dundee again. Now forward here by Anderson. Here come Dundee with Sweeney. Oh, here they go. Rangers need to make sure they defend this one. Well, ball goes in again there. A chance from Dundee again there from the equaliser. McGee, but sticks that one wide of the post. As I say, just another reminder that this game is not over yet. Marshall with a decent delivery. Poor header by McGee in the end. But, as I say, they are still alive here. There's 10 minutes left to play. We are going into the last 10 minutes now. Mental stuff here at Dens Park. Here's Goldson. Everton have taken the lead. Taken the lead. They've scored a second goal. They carry on their good form at the moment, Everton. Looking good under Rafa Benitez. Blocked away again there by Dundee. Over the top by them. Here's Bassey. Cleared away by Rangers again. Out of play. And has there been an equaliser between Inverness and Queen of the South? Oh, poor Inverness, man. Inverness. Oh, there has been a 1-1. Connolly getting an equaliser there. Inverness were trying to add an extra 3 points to their impressive form so far this season. However, that goes through. That's 1-1 in that game. Dundee now with another throw-in. Ball comes in, and I feel like this is going to be a bit of squeaky bum time for Rangers in this last 10 minutes. Told you. Now these games go on sometimes. Aribo just clearing that one away, and that goes out for another corner kick here to Dundee. Here we go. 10 minutes left. Ball goes into the box. Headed over the top there by Dundee. One back again there again by Dundee as they push forward. Rangers. Dundee put it back into the danger area. Goldson clears it. Back over there to Dundee. Just outside the box. Cummings trying to get the ball out of his feet. And again, Lundstrom just clears it away about just. Jesus me. Sorry for those of you not watching, guys, because this one's going to be a bit of a weird one if you're just listening. Bakuna is going to be coming on for Rangers. Rangers got a narrow lead of 1-0 at the moment. Going into the last 9 minutes, I think Roof's going to be coming off now for Bakana. Yes, he is. His afternoon's finished. Will that be enough to get Rangers over the line, though, to get all 3 points? Are you convinced just yet? Michael Hoy says Rangers should try and play Ange ball. Here's McPherson. Takes another throw in. My worrying thing for Rangers, slightly, as I said, I don't like to get people alarmed, but Rangers haven't, apart from Celtic, which was a good game, they haven't really played anyone in terms of the league just yet. Like, they kind of played like all the sort of lesser teams. They're not played your Hibs, your Hearts, your Hibs, your Hearts, your Aberdeens yet. So I'm slightly concerned, but you know, you kind of got to trust the process. But Rangers need to start putting in performances and seeing off games, like I've just been saying in the whole of this match. Rangers need to find a second goal. Otherwise, you're going to get to the 82nd minute and Dundee are just going to go gun-ho, which they're doing now. Albeit, here comes Bassey. And in fact, there's a free kick here to Dundee on the halfway line. Now here comes the goalkeeper as he sends this one forward. As I say, Dundee probably going to put everything into this one now as you go into the last 7. Puts it forward, back over to Rangers, looking to get it up the other side. Here comes Scott Wright now. And Rangers just couldn't collect that one there. Who's leaving that chase? And again, cleared away. Back to Scott Wright trying to give it chase. Goes out for a throw into the home side. Dundee back on the ball. Dundee happy with things so far. Dundee take it quickly again. Headed down there by Rangers. Back over to Lundstrom. Now plays it all the way back over to the goalkeeper, Dundee. Dundee now pushing forward. Have they got one last hurrah in them? 5 minutes left to play, pretty much. And now here they come forward here again. Rangers defence need to be alert. Tavernier couldn't get him closing down. Howard Dundee pushing through here again. Oh, my goodness me. And that's cleared away by Rangers again. Dundee, again, strong. I hate saying I predict these things, but I knew this was going to happen in this game. I just knew it was going to happen. No energy to get back there from the Rangers players. That goes out, defended by Tavernier. Now is a free corner kick in from Dundee. Ball goes in and McLaughlin collects it. He does collect it, manages to pounce on the ball there, and that's going to go the other way. They like that one. Oh, there we go. 2-1 Motherwell against Ross County. That's a big, big 3 points. And they will go second here as things stand at the moment. But if Dundee were to find an equaliser, Motherwell would go top. Mental stuff there, I think. I think, in fact, Hearts would stay top. I'm not sure. Hearts and Motherwell doing pretty well in terms of keeping the points. But now here come Rangers again with Bassey. Hang on tight, guys. We're in the last 5 minutes now. Here we go. Hang on. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Here's Bassey now with another throw-in. Bassey takes it quickly. Rangers already playing into the corners. There's Scott Wright. Here comes Bassey again. Now back to Scott Wright again. Rangers cutting inside. Down the left. And that ball goes out of play. Out for a throw-in here for Rangers. Gerrard barking his orders there on the touchline. As I said, been on this story before. Been here before. It feels like deja vu. Here comes Aribo again. Kamara. Bassey. Blocked by Dundee again. Another 4 minutes left of normal time remaining. I have a feeling they are going to put at least 3 up. Here's Bassey now with another throw-in. Ball in over the top. One back by the goalkeeper. Dundee distributed out to that right-hand side here again. Now here come Dundee looking to try and get some points. Dundee just passing along the back line. As I said, they've got a decent team, Dundee, to be fair. I didn't think the table was a fair reflection in their team. They've played okay today. They have played all right. Now Rangers just win themselves a free kick there as Kerr brings him down. Kerr just brought Bassey down. That's going to be a free kick to Rangers. Chance to go forward here again. Now here he goes. Alan says, if we win 1-0 against every team, does it mean we would be keeping... It means we would be keeping clean sheets. Yeah, I know, but it depends if you want to age in that time. Ball goes over the top. I, for one, would hate just 1-0 narrow wins all the time. Plus, they're boring as anything as well. Ball goes forward. 2.5 minutes left to play of normal time. Here come Rangers again with Bakuna. Here's Lundstrom. Now finds a way through. Can Lundstrom get on the ball? He does get Tavernier, who's making a run down that right-hand side. Lundstrom just keeping a hold of possession at the moment. Here's Kamara. Kamara now down to Fashion Sakala. Fashion Sakala already in the corner flag. Fashion Sakala keeping it in. Now Rangers coming forward again, but Fashion just plays it out of play. In fact, he gets a knock-off there. It's going to be a corner kick, and that could calm Rangers fans' nerves down ever so slightly. As Fashion just came forward and just cleared away there by McGowan. Now is a corner kick from Rangers. I wonder if they're going to go long or short here with this one. Couple minutes left to go. Tavernier over this one. Tavernier to put the ball into the box. Rangers corner. Tavernier ball into the danger area. There's a header. Oh, and blocked again there by Dundee. Here's Lundstrom. Now here comes Kamara. Now here come Rangers again. Ball goes back in. Here's another chance for Rangers. Oh, in the area. There's Fashion Sakala brought back, and that goes back out the way. Back to Bakuna. And that comes off a Dundee jersey, and that will go out for another corner kick here to Rangers. Approaching now down the last minute. Freaking hell. Jeez, guys, if you have enjoyed this live stream, make sure you do hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. As I said, we will be back for Rangers versus Sparta Prague on Thursday. Rangers looking to try and sort that out. They're trying to overcome that defeat on match day 1 and try and get a win against Sparta Prague. Sparta Prague, would you believe, are the worst out of the two. So, we'll see how that game pans out. However, it still will be a challenge away in Prague. And Rangers, well, as I say, will look to ignite their European group stage off. So please do join us for that. It is the next one. So yeah, please do subscribe. We're also back tomorrow afternoon for Celtic versus Dundee United as well. So that will be a good game. And yeah. So please do tune in for that. We are on the 90. How much stoppage are we going to be getting? Dundee are going to relock and reload this ball as they go forward here themselves. I think it's going to be a bit of stoppage time here. Still a bit of time to go. Dundee hit that over the top. Rangers there as well. It is 4. It's added on. We're a minute through that 4 already. And that goes out for a Rangers throw in. And Rangers got the ball right where they want it. As I say, they want to keep it in Dundee's half and try and frustrate them. As I said, they won't want to concede any late goals here. But Rangers just holding the ball off there with Bacuna. Keeps it down. That's a free kick to Dundee. Last couple of minutes left remaining here at Dens Park. Goalkeeper's relocking this one and reloading it, and he's going to send this one forward. Joe Aribo. Bacuna hits it long. Away there again by Dundee. Now Dundee are going to push forward here. Oh my goodness me. Down that right hand side. Cleared away by Bassey. Goes out for another Dundee throw-in. Jesus me. That's going to be a tense one. 2 minutes left of the stoppage remaining. Dundee 0, Rangers 1. Pings the throw-in into the box. Headed away. Oh, there's a chance there for Dundee, and Tavernier manages to keep that one away. And McLaughlin manages to get on the ball there. Rangers should be okay there. McLaughlin holding on to it. He's had a good game today, McLaughlin. Saved a penalty, made a good few stops as well from Lee Griffiths, I remember, in the first half. But yeah, he's not had a bad game at all. Was kind of at fault for the penalty, I suppose, but definitely redeemed himself by saving it. Here come Rangers again now. Down the left-hand side. Here's another chance for Bacuna. Bacuna's making a run. Now Rangers coming forward. That's a nice little run there by him. And now here comes Scott Wright with a shot. And that goes into the danger area. It's Fashion Sakala. Can Rangers finish Dundee off now with Joe Aribo? Aribo puts a ball into the box. Here's Aribo again. Now back to Fashion. Fashion back to Kamara. Now Rangers just toying with the idea of going for another goal or just keeping the ball in Dundee's half. I would probably go with the latter. Here's Kamara again. And McGowan clears it away. Now this might be one last chance for Dundee as Bassey hits that one forward. One back by Bacuna. Rangers are back in possession. A minute remaining. Bacuna, lovely bit of skill. He's a good player. And Bacuna coming forward again here, the Dutchman. And that's blocked there by him. Rangers push forward yet again. Here's Lundstrom. Lundstrom coming inside again. And again cleared away by... Cleared away. And this is going to be probably one last chance here for Dundee. 30 seconds or so left remaining. Taking a short throw in there from the back. But they need to lug it long if Dundee wants something from this. Comes back to Fashion Sakala though. What's Fashion Sakala going to do this one for Rangers? Here's Aribo. Good little layoff. Here's Fashion surely to end it. Fashion Sakala through and a good clearance there by Dundee again. And Dundee are going to have maybe one last chance to go forward. Ball goes down that right hand side. Jason Cummings making a running for Dundee. Bassey clears it away and Bassey gets onto it and clears it out for a throw-in. And we are into borrowed time here at the end of the 90 and plus stoppage time. Dundee maybe one last chance here. Rangers TV man of the match was John Lundstrom. And will there be one last chance here for Dundee? Ball goes into the box now from Dundee. They have no other choice but to take it there. This is late. Ball headed in. And away there by Rangers, and that should be that. It is, and it's Rangers who get all 3 points. It's Dundee 0, Rangers 1. It's been a hard-fought battle. It's not always been straightforward in this game. It's, Rangers have had to grind it out at some points, especially towards the end there. But, there's been everything in this game, I suppose. There's been a goal from Rangers, of course, and there was a conceded penalty, and John McLaughlin saved that penalty. But Rangers won't remember the game. They will remember the 3 points. They will remember the victory, and a big victory there for Rangers away from home. And there you go, Rangers have got another 3 points and will stay top of the table over the weekend as they extend their lead. For the other scores in the other games at the moment, it is I'll just up to date with that one. Inverness, a late goal against Queen of the South, which they will go top of the league as well. Gardyne scoring late on. And Motherwell pretty much nearly there now against against Ross County. And Tony Watt was the man who got that last goal. And Hearts almost there as well against Livingston. They are pretty much over the line. Leicester 2-2 between them and Burnley. Leeds and West Ham 1-1. Everton 2-0 against Norwich. And Watford 1-1 between them and Newcastle. As for other games in the Championship, Dunfermline finished there against 0-0 against Hamilton Academical. And Ayr United 0-0 between them and Greenock Morton. And that is probably that for those games, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the coverage, guys. Please do tune in for their game tomorrow, Celtic versus Dundee United. And the next Rangers game for the Rangers fans is Sparta Prague versus Rangers in the Europa League on Thursday. So please do join us for all of those games, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all on Thursday. Take care. Peace.